up, it's Dub? It's day 17. I've been thinking about something lately. How do you believe in yourself? How do you keep believing in yourself when the results don't match the work that you're putting in? Because if I'm being honest, that's exactly where most people quit. Not because they're lazy, but because they stop believing. Stop. You can't just think it's all going to fall in place. It's all going to work immediately if you just feel like you're just going to quit when things don't go your way. That's not how it works. In the long run, to really like adapt to entrepreneurship, you gotta be willing to put in the duration, willing to sacrifice, not seeing no results in the beginning for it to work. I don't know if my camera blurred. Like I was saying, the drawing had cut out. I don't know why, but yeah, like you just can't think it's all gonna fall in place when you think you're just about to give up. No, once you start, continue to stay 2 feet in, because you going 2 feet in and then trying to remove a foot, you might as well not even start in the first place. The interesting thing about growth is most of it happens when nobody can see it. Like everything gonna happen behind closed. I bet yo, the camera cut out storage again. But like I was saying, nobody's not gonna see what happens in the beginning. Everything gonna happen behind closed doors. Like when you start realizing real results or people real results, it's gonna happen behind closed doors first. You don't see the confidence growing overnight. You don't see the discipline. You don't see your mindset changing. But one day you wake up and realize you're handling situations differently. You're thinking differently. You're becoming someone different, and that's all a part of the journey. A lot of people just think just because they're working on something but not improving, mean they're not getting nowhere. Now, that do mean you're not getting up somewhere. Sometimes that can be meaning like you're not getting nowhere, but at the same time, if you put in work, it's gonna happen. Like everything gonna change for you one day, as long as you keep showing up. This is why patience is so hard. We live in a world where everyone wants to instant results. Post today, go viral tomorrow, start a business, make money next week. But that's not how real change works. Like you have to literally adapt to the change and become comfortable with the time that you're using is the progress. That's a part of the progress. Not making a dollar the first time you start anything like a business is perfectly fine. That happens to everybody. You're not no different from nobody else. But that's not the real But that's not how real change works. Real change is slow. It's built through hundreds of decisions that don't look important until you look back. Now, me personally, I'm trusting my own journey. I don't know exactly where I'm going to be in 6 months or 5 years, but I do know it. But what I do know is every day I upload, every day I post, every day I create, every day I read, every prayer, every workout, every conversation, it's all becoming a foundation, a part of the foundation that I'm building. Even if nobody can see it yet, like I'm not going to never just think, all right, this is going to happen in the next 5 years. I don't know what's going to happen, but I know the work I'm putting in definitely going to vary. The results always going to vary if you put in a lot of work. Now, 6 months, that's all up to me to change my life, change my lifestyle, change whatever, build new habits, study certain people, study successful routes, take my time and really focus on myself and not worry about nobody else, because building something for you is going to work for you, not nobody else. Nobody not going to care about what you got going on. It's all about how you start and how long can you really adapt to the change, which is maybe sacrificing fun or sacrificing going outside, whatever. That's what I'm on. I'm sacrificing certain things so I can have freedom later. I'm not worrying about none of that. None of that is benefiting me. Partying, all of that stuff is not cool to me because I don't gotta do it. I'd rather really lock in on my business, focus on myself, grind. You feel me? But today isn't about chasing results. Maybe today is about trusting that the work I'm doing is changing me in ways I can't even measure yet. Because one day people will only see the outcome, and I remember how patient I was doing videos, not getting nowhere, but really locking in, posting videos weekly, staying consistent, building up my personal growth, and not. I got the little getaway out the way. Now it's time to only focus on my career. I'm not doing nothing else but stacking every dollar for my career because it's crunch time. And Yeah, that's what I'm working on now. That's my goal. The car. I wanted to get away since I graduated, but I just never got it. But now since it's out the way, it's the last day. I'll leave tomorrow in the morning. But it's Q3, y'all. It's time to really turn up and literally push yourself to your full potential, because you don't want to be the person that don't accomplish the things you want to accomplish due to not putting in the work or not putting no effort. It's Q3. We're approaching Q4. Lock in, turn up, start chasing your dreams, start chasing your goals. Start finding what you're good at and making it a skill, learning about it. Do whatever you got to do to get to where you want to be, because it all depends on you. You and your future self, all depends on you. You feel me? Nobody gonna get you there. Nobody's going to carry you on their back for you to be where you want to be. It's all up to you. Put in the work now, so later on in life you can just have freedom. You feel me? That's what I'm on. I want to work now while I'm young, so when I turn 23, 25, I can just be free. My parents can be good. Whoever I'm with can be straight. You feel me? But that's the goal. I don't want to be working my whole life, 40 plus years old, still at 9 to 5, still clocking in. So turn up these next 2 quarters, y'all. It's all up to you and accomplish the things you want to accomplish. You can do it. I can do it. Whoever can do it. It's all possible. Don't never think otherwise, because that's when you realize, that's when you put in your brain that it's not possible. Once you put in your brain that it's not possible, you're going to be, you feel me? Don't do that, because prior to that, it's all about you putting in the work. You stand down, you really locking in on something that you want to accomplish. But yeah, this day 17, I'm gonna upload this in the morning. I got 3 videos done, so out of the 5 to 7, I got 3 done. I got 3 or 4 done. Feel me? And I went live at least 4 times, I think. But yeah, this was a little good away. My brain, I'm a little refreshed. I'm locked in. I know what's next. It's the car, then it's leave soon. I'm close to Miami. I know August, I'm supposed to be going to Tennessee and Florida. But when I go down there, I'm gonna be focused on just like learning the environment and stuff. Cause one of my cousins gonna go to college. Then the other one, I'm gonna be with my pop for a little bit. So however long I go down there, I'm gonna just be grinding. You feel me? Really locking in. I don't got time. I don't got no time to be waiting. I don't got no time to be having fun doing anything like that. It's all about locking in for me. But yeah, y'all, this day 17. I'm gonna get up with y'all.